Without any further ado, I'd like to introduce our new manager, Jamie Keefe.
Well, first of all, thanks to my thanks are to Buddy, Brian Daubach, and Buddy and I all really hit it off towards the end of the year. And Dauber and Buddy, I know, spoke at length about me and this being in the business as long as I have. It just seemed like a good fit as Buddy and Dauber and myself agreed. So I know with the players, I had spoke with the players at the end of the year. There was a lot of talk if Brian left, what would happen, and it just it seemed right. I think it was a good. I think it's a good fit for everybody. And I know I'm excited to take over the team, and extremely happy to be back with the club that we had last year. A great club that we had put together. A lot of the same players will be back, but most importantly, you know, my family, my two sons are only 50 miles away from Pittsfield, so I get to spend my days between Deerfield or South Deerfield and Pittsfield, and I never thought that being back up in here or back up in the Northeast that I would find a job near home, but I have, and it's really nice to be here.
Yeah. If anyone would like to ask some questions, please do.
I'd like to ask you a question first regarding that. Brockton hired a Bill Buckner.
Yes.
Was there any thought given to hiring a, no disrespect,
No.
a bigger name? Something more like what you did last year with the job.
Well, I'd like to say there was, but there absolutely was not, because in my mind there was no question about who should be the manager. Jamie earned it last year. He was our bench coach on a team that went to the finals in Quebec when Brian couldn't go to Quebec, which was a lot. Jamie managed this team 12 times, including the finals. And I was there, I watched, and as far as I was concerned, he's the man. Now, that being said, that doesn't mean we're not looking for someone that is exactly what you say, to perhaps be bench coach, maybe even a player. So we would like to get someone in a way. Matter of fact, we talked about having Mookie Wilson, being our first base coach. After all, he was the one that hit the ball. And unfortunately, he's first base coach for the Mets.
Yeah,
so he's out. But that's where our head is, so we're on the same track there.
Talk about what's your feeling about what kind of team you want to be compared to are you a running what's your style?
What you see is what you get from last year. I mean, we had a combination of speed and power that I haven't seen a team. I've never had a team that had a combination of power and speed like we did last year. Defensively in the infield, outstanding. Outfield play was above average. I think we can get better defensively in the outfield. But infield play, there's no better double play combination in the league. Scott Kanazik, our catcher, between he and Chris Torres, our two catchers, we threw out almost 40% of the runners. There's small things that go into this. That there may be a few changes here and there, but really for me, it's putting those guys back on the field with an extra year of experience. From being a very young team that had never played together, now all of a sudden they're together, and I think it's a great mix for them to be able to go out and for me just to get out of their way.